Hello, hello, hello. You've got me, Jackie, to begin with. I wanted to come in and say Happy New Year. And welcome to gathering together on this first day. And thank you for really everything. Um, our lives are so full of love and amazement, and you are such a huge part of that. And we're just so grateful to get to do this work with the Marys, and to get to be in a world with all of the people who tune in and work with them and everybody really. So I just wanted again to say hello, and I'm excited. I have to tell you, I'm a little nervous this morning because the Marys have not said a peep about what the consciousness of 2023 is, even to me. And usually I get a little bit of a preview, and there's just been a hint, but well, I'll find out together. So, again, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us. And before I go, I do want to remind you all you will be getting a invitation for next Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Same way, except for through Zoom instead of YouTube. We are going to open up a question answer session to discuss the consciousness of the new year. The Marys wanted to have you have a little bit of time to just kind of be with yourselves, unfolding into this continuous momentum and any ideas or stirrings that might move in you around connecting with the consciousness of 2023. So, see you later. Hmm. Ah. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We invite you to pull your shoulders back a little bit, maybe pat on your chest a little bit, spread your arms wide, whatever feels good to you to get your energy, your breath streaming through you. Anything that you desire to kind of call your arc of union forward. Yes, your heart, your soul, your spirit, your mind to come forward into this presence, into this space. You are, moving through what has been caused in your world as a turning of years, a renewal time, perhaps, a um, momentum and continuous time. A realization time. We understand, we watch how amped up this time gets in your world, and there's a lot of reflection. And there's a lot of dreaming and stillness and maybe some tingly frustration. It's all beautiful. And so we would really like to begin before we travel into talking about the consciousness of 2023. We'd like to just have you take a moment, perhaps of stillness, that saturating pause that we so often talk about, with the energy, vibration, the truth, and the consciousness that was and continues to be, because nothing ever ends. 2022. We spoke with you last year and several times throughout the year about 2022 being the year of coming true. And of course, that means so many different things. And our invitation to you is to really step into who are you as an individual being, a human expression, and these unfolding times and moments that you are a creator in and an intricate part of. And who are you really? And stepping into, having that who, of course, be curious and not achy. To kind of begin to understand and recognize the brilliance of your equal value in all of existence. And then, of course, through that, the equal value of all beings. and just to give some moments to all of that continuous creating, of coming true. It isn't like a year ends and another begins and there's a stop and a start. There is this extraordinary fluidness to life lived in motion, to aliveness and realness and wholeness in all of yourself, all of everything that you are and that moves in you and all of your layers, in all of your true, centering in what you do want, what you do open, instead of, running around in the threat of what you don't want. And even using your humor and your grace, yes, when you do find yourself in those fields of don't want. Loving yourself madly and wildly in all of your moments, and loving others madly and wildly, even in moments of contention or difficulty or misunderstandings. And even in moments of thrill and wonder and hopefulness and becoming. Today we are here to talk with you about the consciousness that comes with the year itself of 2023. This partner in your life. Everything is vibration. Everything is consciousness. And when you choose to recognize that you are partnering with every day and every moment of every day and everything that is moving with life lived in motion. And so, yes, you might have heard some hints in just what we've been saying. There are two stems, actually more. We'll begin with two today, of the consciousness of 2023. It is a grand shifting time in your world. And we know you have all been feeling it, sometimes excitedly, sometimes hesitantly. And we are also recognizing that perhaps there are more moments of anxiousness or unknown that feel a little ungrounded than perhaps you've, or maybe some of your ancestry has, or you and your own ancestry, yes, in past lives, has ever realized or experienced. So, one of the things we've talked about is the need to breathe out into your own edgelessness and open even further your bandwidth, because it isn't that you don't have enough, it's that you just haven't tapped into all of it yet. And this is a year of consciousness that is going to join you to open and beautifully assist you in knowing more of your edgelessness and who you truly are and what humanity truly is. To widen that bandwidth, to realize you have more breath than you thought you did. And not because you need it for frightening things. Sometimes you do, and it'll be there. The consciousness of the new year is going to be right there to assist you to remember 2023 is bringing open a wide vibration of breathfulness, and breath liveness in those moments when you don't know quite how to find your next one. And breath liveness in those moments when you feel it rushing through you like you never have before. And that is also in the midst of 2023 coming with um, perhaps an extraordinary celebrated invitation, rootedness, expandedness, and wondrousness of life lived in motion. It isn't start and stop. It isn't begin and end and begin and end. Your breath, even your inhale And your exhale is a continuum. While they have their own consciousness and vibration, they are nourishing, stirring, catalyzing, and causing one another every time. Breath is lived in motion. You are lived in motion. Life itself, all of creation, source, love that is of loving, union, is lived in motion. You are a fluid existence. Inhale and exhale. Some of you have been participating with us in some of our teachings where we have really brought in the emphasis on softening instead of tightening. To be in motion, to be in an edgelessness that can understand and feel and know its heldness, not its being held tight, it's being held open. You are held in your open. And the energy and consciousness of 2023 is bringing such an extraordinary embrace and encouragement to feel the gift and the fluidness, the in motion of that with breath. You are a fluid existence. And when you tighten, when something challenges you or you don't agree with something, or perhaps even you're using some of that against energy, or you're frightened or uncertain or not knowing where your confidence is, nervous, anxious, you tighten. And so the consciousness of 2023 is going to be bringing breath through in ways that you have never known it before. And it is all available for you to interact with, to partner with, to fuel with, because it's your breath in the midst of that. And each one has your own very own signature of your very own breath that is indeed an intricate, necessary, and extraordinary part of the whole. So right now we would invite you just like really inhale, exhale, pull your shoulders back, allow your breath to move, feel that fluidity move through the tightness. Feel the softening, you're softening. You have such an extraordinary ability to soften out into the open and openness of your own essence in its thrill and boldness and wonder of connection with all that is in love that is of loving, all that is of creator and creation, all that is of voice and sound and receiving and sharing. Inhaling and exhaling, finding and feeling the consciousness of this existence that you are as breath, meeting your every moment with it and softening in that. When you feel the need to pull tight or harden, just breathe open a breath. Invite the partnering, the friendship, the relationship, the conversation, the realness, the truth of the consciousness of 2023. Breathing through you, mind, body, heart, soul, spirit, through all your senses. Through every aspect of you, through the remembering, the truing of remembering of self as essence and form. Remembering that your body is made of the same vibration as your soul is. Letting your physical breath and your ethereal breath partner with this beautiful new consciousness of a year for you individually and for the whole of humanity. There has been So much moving and shifting and changing. And we've spoken with you about that over the years. Actually, so long before the years you were even here on this planet in this timing. 2023 is about the consciousness of you lived in motion. Humanity lived in motion, true to itself, open and flushed of separation and filled with union. Breath, breath, breath. Notice that continuum. As you inhale, it touches the exhale. And goes with the exhale into itself as it relieves and releases and offers into the inhale, touches it, and then goes with the inhale into itself freely, wholly. And so, as you are moving through this year in this yourself that you are lived in motion, as motion, alive and real, and softening, it gives you a unique and extraordinary and vastly expanded ability to listen. Truly listen to what's moving in your being and to clarify your inner translator with truth and wholeness and beauty and wonder and freedom. And to listen breathfully and to speak breathfully, also with softness, whether it is the conversation with self or with anything and everything of life and one another. To know that your most vivid and wonderful state of being is in motion. We so often hear people say, "Oh, I'm sorry I got caught up in this," or "I'm sorry that happened," or that while I was trying this," or "I'm sorry." Life is lived in motion, our friends. Oh, I was living in motion, and 1,000 other things happened when my intention was to do this, and I softened, and I partnered with 2023 to bring me all the breath I need for my own fluidness and the fluidness between us. And to know I am never trapped or bound as I relieve myself from hiding and open myself into wonder that I am. And I partner with 2023 in breath and breathing and breathfulness and relief from breathlessness and that tightening. And I soften and I engage in my fluidness and life's fluidness. And I know there is never anywhere that I am stuck or frozen or underneath, as I am as and of this beautiful planet and spirit and creator and life itself. And it is as and of with me, breathing in motion. We invite each and every one of you and all of you together to begin to really allow yourself to crack open, fluid open. Your engagement and continuousness and who you truly are and what life truly is and how it all really works. As you breathe your own breath, your true vibration, as you soften and open and allow that to engage with all that is for and of and with you, then you get to be, truly be, that which you came to be in this time and timing, in this movement of existence and wonder, in this you-ness of self. And you get to see others, even if they are tightening. You get to meet them from where you are and know that they are also living life in motion. And maybe send a little extra breath wherever it is needed, not because you're of opinion or judgment that it is needed there. Those things are tightening and of separation. They're closed in circuit. And instead, because you love. And the most extraordinary way for you to do that is opened into that truth and that real yourself. And live it in motion. In the way you know how in every moment. Remember that how being full of curiosity and self-connection and fluidness. This is an extraordinary year. A year where so much has opportunity to true, has opportunity to recognize what is confusion and what is clarity with ease and peace and grace and breath. We invite you to develop a practice of inviting the breath of the consciousness of this year to partner with you and to help you open your listening so you can sense and feel it there. Because you see, listening isn't only hearing. Listening, truly listening, is presence, engagement, free, holy self, whole connection. Invite the breath of 2023, the vibration that it brings for you to breathe your own breath, to partner with you in all of your moments, and to show you the way of your brilliant in motion, and to help you hear, sense, taste, touch, see, intuit, feel your instinctual magnet and your unafraid truth guide you, because it's in the breath that you feel guidance. It's in the softening that you partner. You don't have to agree, and you won't agree with everything that is moving in your world. And it is important that you don't, because some of it's not for you. Yet you get to agree with you, with what you desire, what you choose your yes in, and lean completely into. And the whole fullness of your love that is of loving. Streaming with no stops and starts. We are thrilled for your new year. We are grateful for your previous. We know many felt that it held or experienced that it held many, many complicated, perhaps traumatic challenges. Let every one of them bring you more forward. And know that you are joined always. And so the practice we encourage for 2023 is to develop a daily connection with your breath. And a daily connection, the consciousness of this year and all consciousness of union. And let it help you meet yourself there. And a continued coming true. Our love for you is infinite. And your love for you is infinite. Let's meet there. And your love for one another is actually infinite, as is ours. Let us meet there. And relieve anything that doesn't match that in yourself and through your gift of vibration in the world with every other. Lean into what thrills you, breathing. Lean into your yeses, breathing, your breath, because that's the matched vibration for you, for all you wish to create and cause and be in 2023. We have great love for you. Perhaps we'll see you in a week. We look forward to you. Be blissfully well. Thrive. Hmm.